The UK is currently engulfed in widespread protests and violent clashes, predominantly involving far-right groups. This unrest has been ignited by a series of incidents and misinformation and has spread across multiple cities including Liverpool, Birmingham, Manchester, and Belfast. Background of the protests. The immediate trigger for these protests was a tragic knife attack in Southport on July 30, 2024, where 3 girls were killed at a Taylor Swift-themed holiday club. The suspect, later identified as 17-year-old Axel Rudakubana from Lancashire, was falsely claimed online to be an asylum seeker who had arrived in the UK by boat in 2023. This misinformation quickly fueled anger and mobilized far-right groups, leading to violent demonstrations across the country. Scope and scale of the unrest. The protests have seen significant violence, with objects hurled at police, shops looted, and widespread disorder in various towns and cities. Nearly 400 people have been arrested, and dozens of police officers have been injured in clashes. Specific incidents of violence include Liverpool, objects thrown at police officers during far-right clashes. Rotherham, rioters attacked police and smashed the windows of a hotel housing asylum seekers. Plymouth, 6 arrests were made after officers were injured and members of the public were hospitalized. Belfast, riot officers faced stones and petrol bombs thrown at them. Birmingham, a Sky News van was attacked by a knife-wielding man. Government response. In response to the escalating violence, Prime Minister Keir Starmer has vowed a strong crackdown on the rioters. He has described the far-right demonstrators as engaging in thuggery and promised that they will face the full force of the law. An emergency COBRA meeting was convened to address the situation, and the government is assembling a standing army of specialist police officers to quell the unrest. Political and social reactions. The far-right demonstrations have drawn condemnation from across the political spectrum. MPs and other political figures have denounced the violence and misinformation that have contributed to the disorder. Downing Street has also criticized Elon Musk, owner of X, formerly Twitter, for claiming that civil war is inevitable in the UK, suggesting that such statements and online misinformation may be amplified by foreign actors. Community reactions. Despite the violence, there have been moments of community solidarity. In Southport, a peaceful vigil was held in memory of the victims of the knife attack, with attendees leaving flowers and heart-shaped balloons and children blowing bubbles. This contrast between peaceful remembrance and violent protests highlights the complex emotions and reactions within affected communities. Media coverage and misinformation. The role of media and social media in spreading misinformation has been a significant factor in the unrest.